Well, it looks like the tropics are heating up now as we slide through the second half of August. Now, keep in mind that the peak of the Atlantic hurricane season isn't until September 10th, so we do expect a pretty dramatic upswing in that development as we head into the next few weeks. However, Tropical Storm Chantal has developed. We're also watching more excessive heat in the southern U.S. and then some severe thunderstorms on the northern periphery of that. So Tropical Storm Chantal is currently in the Atlantic Basin and the central Atlantic, and it is moving east at 22 miles per hour, but the sustained winds are at 40. Once it heads into the central Atlantic, a little bit farther east, it will do a couple of loop-de-loops there and die out a slow death in the Atlantic Basin. There is another wave, though, that we're watching just southeast of Florida. At this point, the National Hurricane Center is saying a low probability of formation over a 5-day period. We'll have to watch that wave. A high probability over a 5-day period in the eastern Pacific, just south and west of Mexico. A lot of heat in the southern U.S. Heat advisories, excessive heat warnings continuing. We even have some heat advisories up in New York City and down to Philadelphia, where it'll feel more like the upper 90s and low 100s. But the warmest temps will be found in the desert. We're calling for actual high temperatures around 110 to maybe even 115. But today in Denver, it will be cooler at 84 after some record heat earlier this week. Southern U.S., it'll feel more like 105 to 110. Thus, the heat advisories and pretty warm in the southeast with all of that humidity. And then there's your excessive heat in Philadelphia up to 100, feeling like 95 in New York City. If you like fall weather, it will be settling into the central U.S. as we head into the end of the month and early September. Labor Day weekend is going to feel very fall-like, but today showers and thunderstorms again, basically from the front range of the Rockies all the way to the northeast. The northeast has a better chance of some damaging winds, large hail, and maybe some isolated tornadoes.